Listo, ya estamos en vivo. Muy buenas a todos, saludos en esta tardecita de martes donde vamos a continuar con Mass Effect, recordando un poquito dónde nos quedamos en la historia. Nos enfrentamos en el capítulo pasado a una misión bastante complicada a los recolectores que se han estado llevando a los humanos de las colonias más alejadas de la galaxia. Y fue un enfrentamiento bastante complicado, tienen bastantes personajes diferentes y lo más molesto que tienen son los cascarones que los modificaron y ahora tienen armadura por motivos que desconocemos, pero cómo son molestos. Ya los volveremos a encontrar más adelante y a ver cómo nos los quitamos de encima. Avanzamos un poquito en la historia con eso y ahora tenemos que reclutar a diferente personal. Tenemos que contratar a otros 3 compañeritos y terminar todas las historias del DLC. Cosa que no va a ser nada sencillo porque los DLC eran bastante largos y complicados también, pero igual lo vamos a hacer aquí en el canal. Y aquí, como pueden ver, empezamos en la ciudadela, que vine a dar una vueltecilla a ver que nos encontramos de nuevo ahora que avanzamos en la historia. Así que vamos a darle, a ver qué vende aquí, a ver si vende más pececitos. Oh sí, hay más pececitos. Eso está muy bien. Comprar pececitos, una nueva maqueta de una nave que las podemos ver en el camarote, en los alojamientos de Shepard. Entonces eso nos viene muy bien, nos viene muy bien. Vamos a ver arriba. Arriba había vendedores, sí, creo que había un vendedor todavía. Así que vamos para allá. Por algún motivo se atoró ahí el personaje, no sabemos por qué. ¿Tú qué nos vendes? ¿Chaleco de protección? No. Nos vende lo mismo de siempre. Bueno, no había más aquí arriba, así que vamos a la parte inferior. A ver si encontramos a alguien que nos pueda... Ay, ay, me atoro, me atoro. A ver si hay alguien que venda cositas nuevas. ¿No puedes correr esa parte? Sí, corre. ¿Por qué tienes que venir completamente armada aquí en la ciudad? Se supone que hay mucha seguridad. Se supone.
Come on, please, you have to help me. I need to make something nice. It's for a date.
Las recetas de cocina intergalácticas. Siempre muy interesantes. Saludos, Sosakaru. ¿Qué haremos el día de hoy? El día de hoy vamos a hacer algunas misiones que nos piden los amiguitos para mejorar su relación y que vayan a la misión suicida sin miedo. Entonces vamos a hacer eso. A lo mejor hagamos algún DLC, no sabemos. O lo empecemos al menos. Bueno, pues aquí no había nada interesante, así que nada más compramos los pececitos y nos vamos. Bueno, pues vamos a abrir el mapa de la galaxia. Salir de la órbita. Antes de nada, antes de todo, hay que hacer el clásico chiste de este Mass Effect, el easter egg ahí que metieron, muy divertido. Si no lo han visto, ya saben lo que les espera. Si ya lo conocen, no spoilen. Para eso tenemos que viajar al cúmulo local, iniciar el escáner en Urano y lanzar una sonda.
Really, Commander?
Te contesta Idi. ¿En serio? Fantástico. Jamás lo había imaginado hasta que lo vi en un video. Nunca se me hubiera ocurrido hacer ese chiste a mí. A ver, aquí tenemos que reclutar a varios, ayudar a Miranda, darle a los datos. Son muchas misiones que hay que hacer ahí. Vamos a hacer esta que está hasta el otro lado del universo. Digo, de la galaxia. Ayudar a Jacob. A ver qué nos dice. No vamos a explorar nada de esto. No lo he explorado. No hice nada de exploración fuera de cámara ahora. Estábamos viendo recursos. Entonces no hay problema. Para el siguiente episodio probablemente sí necesite hacer cosas fuera de cámara. Pero para este no es necesario.
I have detected an anomaly.
Recursos. Ya que estamos aquí, pues vamos a usarlos. Digo, aprovechar el tiempo.
Probe launched. Scans have found something.
Ajá. Y encontramos el lugar de la misión. Vamos para allá. Y vamos a llevarnos a Jacob, que es el bueno para la misión, porque es su misión. Y vamos a llevarnos a Miranda. Y Miranda sobrecarga las cosas. Hemos leveado. Gracias a la última misión no había yo subido de nivel. Pero vamos a subir la maestría en asalto. Que ya está al máximo. Aumenta el daño de tus armas y recibo bonificación de daño en los poderes bióticos. Eso está muy bien. ¿Qué más me da? Me da más salud. Se recargan menos los poderes. Digo, más bien son más rápidos los poderes. Eso está bien. Ajá. Y las puntuaciones de virtud y rebeldía mejoran aún más. Eso nos viene muy bien para la historia. Así que vamos a poner ese. Vamos a ver, los demás tienen mejoras. Sí. Tú mejora este poder. Atracción fuerte. Mantiene más tiempo el objetivo en el aire. Afecta a todos y suspende el aire a grupos enteros. Ese está mejor para usarlos como práctica de tiro a todos los monitos. Y Miranda mejora la sobrecarga. Y yo creo que su sobrecarga sea más fuerte, más que le pegue a varios. Sobre todo cuando nos encontramos a los robots grandotes para quitarles el escudo más rápido. No tenemos mejoras de armas y queda igual. Salir. Ni nuevas armas tampoco.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or
No me
information
dejen.
still inside.
Bueno, ¿qué íbamos a hacer en esta misión? A lo mejor no lo recuerdan. En el capítulo pasado Jacob nos platicó que su padre viajaba en una nave. Le cargó de Cerberus y al parecer se perdió contacto con ella y creen que se estrelló y que habían muerto todos, pero recibió una señal de rescate. Entonces quiere que vengamos a investigar.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Registro de oficial parcial.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Y se pierde la señal convenientemente cuando nos van a decir qué pasó.
Toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who is in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Es que no queda mucho de la
Fairchild
nave.
reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then
Básicamente se estalló muy fuerte, digo, se estrelló fuertemente.
of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage
No
to
todo
investment
despeinado
and
hoy.
crew.
Usemos los cascos para peinarme. A ver.
Local food impairs brain functions?
Por cierto, ¿alguien vio el partido de
Impairment of
Alemania
mental
contra
function
Inglaterra?
due
Si
to
no lo
chemical
vieron,
imbalance begins
véanlo.
within 7
Estuvo muy
days
bueno.
of ingesting
Sobre todo el
local
final.
flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Afortunadamente no se fueron a tiempo extra, o si no, no estaría yo aquí.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Avoiding it for a decade seems unlikely.
Veamos, entonces, ¿qué pasó con la nave? Ok, aquí adentro. Registro de tripulación parcial. Eso no suena muy bien. Vamos a ver aquí qué más dice.
Expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but I don't.
Todavía hay cosas que piratear después de tanto tiempo. Bueno. Fácil. Créditos, excelente. Para comprar más pececitos.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember, can think straight. They have to hurry.
Al parecer algo les está haciendo perder la memoria. O el raciocinio. O ambos. No había nada más que investigar ahí, así que continuemos nuestro camino. Veo un montón de cobertura, así que probablemente va a haber enemigos. ¿Pero qué enemigos habrá?
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Who are you? What was your rank on the Gernsback?
I can't think. The leader thinks for us and
El líder
we
piensa
serve.
por nosotros.
So we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch
Vamos
out!
a ser buenos, porque no se lo merece y esa.
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Hay que ser malo con los que son malos.
Kill them, agents of the liar. He will not escape.
Y de vez en cuando, pero no, ese no lo merecía. Ay, oye, estos disparan en serio.
You bet.
A ver, ¿tienes la sobrecarga? No, con razón. No me gusta cargar aquí a lo loco, pero me da escudito, así que está bien. ¿Cómo le van a disparar si lo tengo nada yo enfrente? A ver. Uy, uy, uy. No asomarse cuando no tienes escudo, cosa importante. ¿Cuántos son? Vamos a cambiar la pistolita. Miranda, si te cubres estaría bien. ¿Y por qué te quitas de la protección? ¿Ahora? ¿Ahora? ¿Por qué hace esa cosa tan extraña cuando apunto? Ya, esténse quietos.
Affirmative. Easy enough.
Got it.
Understood.
Listo.
That wasn't neural decay. They were feral.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
Eso dices tú. Partes sueltas, chatarra. Eso es algo muy extraño, ¿eh? No pasaban cosas así en el original, ¿no? Que yo recuerde que te salías de la cobertura así, nada, porque sí, para que te maten todo. Cuando te echaban algún poder, órale. Pero estos que no tenían poderes, de repente te sacan de la cobertura así, solito.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Está muy bonito este planeta.
They're clearly docile, but in the same uniform remnants as those who attacked us.
Is this an earlier stage, or did the exile make the others violent?
Why is everyone here female? Can't be a coincidence.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Ándale.
You certainly seem to have a way with words.
You heard her. I have his face. My father forced the crew to eat toxic food. What the hell?
Fila de
Look at these
comida.
spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
A lo mejor a alguien no le
I
pareció
can't
obvio.
talk to you. I don't want punishing.
Ah, me dije, eso siempre nos viene muy bien.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Tampoco es para tanto. Juntaron unas piezas y ya. Ándale. ¿Qué? ¿Qué van a echar pelea esos robotitos? Parece que sí. Ah, y son con armadura. Así que vamos a cambiar a la alteración.
Here we go. Attacking light mech damage. Your captain weapons are forbidden.
Y duraron. Ah, ahí hay otro. ¿Qué pasó? ¿No le doy? ¿No le doy? Pues si le estoy apuntando. ¿Qué está pasando aquí?
Now let's finish you off.
Your captain demands obedience.
Esto es muy gracioso, ¿eh? A mí me da mucha risa. No le hago nada. Ah, ya le estoy haciendo daño. Pero, ¿por qué falla si la bala claramente le está dando?
Patrols like that are a little much against
¿Qué es
this
esto?
bunch.
Well, that would make them hate him. Or maybe it was just for defense.
¿Qué clase de bug extraño es ese? A ver, no había nada por acá que se me olvidara. No. ¿Nadie de ustedes habla? No.
I hope. That's the word, right? Hope?
No, esa no es la palabra. Me había saltado un PDA, aquí está. Créditos.
Please.
¿No había un mecha
You
donde
could
estaba
end it.
parada esta o no?
You have his face, but you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Think on your own time. What's in there?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers like pets.
Válgame.
After the beacon
Esos
is
sí son
fixed, the
malos.
officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and women? Or is
No
it as bad
necesitas
as it
preguntar,
seems?
Shep.
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There
Seguro
were
que sí.
5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
It's looking like he only activated the beacon because the men have come back ready to fight.
He let this happen, and now it's biting him in the ass. 9
No
years.
creo que le muerda ahí,
Why
pero
didn't he
bueno.
set it right? I need to find
No hay que
this
tomar
man.
las cosas literalmente, ¿verdad? El inglés no se debe traducir literalmente. Tampoco el español, tenemos mucho lenguaje que no es para tomarse literal. Listo. Ahora hay que alejarse de ahí porque esto va a estallar. A un lado que va a estallar. Ya cuando estás en verde no te hace nada. Pero a ellos sí les quito el escudo. Porque no corría. Tontos. Ah, sí, claro.
The old corpse has been posed, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Please reconsider your aggressive
Coming!
Ay, ay. Avísenme. No nada más lleguen disparando.
Affirmative!
Come on over! Moving to target. Got a line.
Ya, otra vez se quitó de la cobertura. Y 2 veces seguidas. ¿Por qué? No tiene sentido. ¿Habrá sido con la última actualización? Digo, antes lo hacía, pero no tanto. Ya otra vez.
He has plenty of choices. Too late to blame the victims.
Moving to target. I've got it.
Podría pensar que es porque me disparan, pero Entonces, ¿cuál es el objeto de poner coberturas? Un disparo te quitan la cobertura.
Got it. I'll put him down. Gotta hurt.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
I've got him.
Ya, muéranse. Me tiltea que me quiten la cobertura. Es la única manera de defenderse aquí y de repente se quita solito. No, está bien.
Charge him up. I got it. I've got him. Got a line. Gravity's with me, mother. Get over here. Right.
Ahí lo tengo. Ah, no, sí, está con la alteración.
Affirmative.
Have a nice trip. Shotgun.
Tracking light head.
Esto se vuelve más sencillo conforme empiezas a mejorar los poderes.
Engaging target. Right there.
I've got him.
Understood.
Mejor me callo porque me están matando.
I got the light neck.
Targeting. Have a nice trip. Move it. Got it. Ah.
I got the light neck. Not a problem. Understood.
Jacob, no aguantas nada. Sigamos.
He had his fun, and now he wants out.
La ha montado buena. Pero oye, ¿por qué le dices así a tu abuela? A ver, vamos a guardar la partida. Corre, la cobertura te matan.
Enemies in front. I got it. Attacking light.
Otra vez, se sale de la cobertura bien extraño.
Got it.
A volar.
I got the light neck.
Excuse me.
Ahí se está flotando.
Engaged.
Mira, está flotando, fantástico.
Target down.
Ay, me encanta este juego. Síganse acá, que ellos vengan.
Affirmative.
Get over here. Right.
Uy, ese ni vida tenía ya. Ajá. Rescatarte.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Arma de munición pesada, eso no puede ser bueno. Vamos a encontrar resistencia pesada aquí.
I'm here.
Understood.
Ah, son de estos loquitos.
Firing now. Combat drone, watch out.
Over here.
Ay, traen lanzacohetes. Eso no es divertido.
Here goes. Understood.
Meca grande.
Understood.
Vengan para acá. Para acá.
Staying close.
Te vas a morir, Miranda. Ay, Miranda. Estoy diciendo que vengas para acá, Te vale cacahuate. Que vengas para acá, Jacob.
Right.
No cometas el error de Miranda.
Targeting.
Got no shields.
Por lo menos cúbrete, Jacob, no seas así. quites la cobertura a mí, a ver. Tampoco seas así. A ver. Ya, me vuelve a quitar la cobertura. No. No me hagas esas cosas, Jacob. Mira, cúbrete ahí. ¿No puedes cubrirte ahí? ¿Tu programación no te da para cubrirte ahí? Y tampoco la del robot de venir hasta acá, afortunadamente. Ya, explota. A ver. Ay, no voy a gastar mis medicinas en ustedes. No lo valen. Los mató poquito a poco. Se muere. Se está quemando, se debería de haber muerto, se murió. ¿Quién queda? El del cohete. Oye, son dos. Los cohetes no me llegan, ¿eh? Ay, ¿qué fue eso? Ah, un dron. Está bien que me saque de la cobertura. Con ese no tengo problema. Muérete. A volar. Ya, ahora sí deciden hacer algo. Ajá. Chistositos. Tengo que matar a todos yo. Vamos a ver. Looteo. Ya no hay más balitas. Y no hay nada. No hay mucho loot. Tú, toma. Ah, no le da. No hay nada que lootear. Parece que no.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mechs scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance Space. I've got to have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Toma.
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Doesn't matter. You're running a very questionable setup here, Captain. Explain.
Of course. It was chaos after the crash, and the crew
claro.
never really accepted me as captain. They rebelled and trapped us here. Once they started eating the toxic food, I couldn't control them. And I couldn't get to the beacon.
Just stop. We know what you did to your crew. Why let this go 10 years?
Who the hell are you?
Taylor. Lieutenant Jacob Taylor.
Jacob? My Jacob?
Sí.
Not who you expected, Captain?
I was hoping not to have to explain this to him. Or anyone, really. You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right?
Huh?
And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
Ajá, qué conveniente. No es buena
Anders
idea.
found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before.
Pero a la tripulación sí le parece
Dumb or
bien,
not,
¿no?
I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
Can't say this wouldn't be a hell of a vacation, but you don't get to just walk away after all this time.
You're damn right he doesn't. What happened here, I should vent his head.
¿Eh?
But he's not even worth pulling the trigger.
¿Cómo no?
I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
I'm pretty sure we can spare the ammo.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm not taking the shot. My father owned his mistakes. He was a different man. A good man.
Half-charged. You've seen the crazy ones. This won't stop them.
It's not for them, Dad.
Tan. ¿Qué hará? No hará nada. Se le acabaron sus vacaciones. Sí, hemos terminado el capítulo de Jacob. Ajá. Taylor no se ha visto psicológicamente afectado por la experiencia. ¿Cómo no se va a ver afectado por eso? Imagínense. Poder de Jacob desbloqueado. Barrera. Jacob nuevo traje. Créditos. Cositas buenas.
Alliance ships are inbound to pick up survivors, Commander. We can be long gone by the time they get here.
El letrero del logro no me dejaba ver qué responde. Mejor que
I
sí.
get as much as a glimpse and you're restricted to decaf.
Great, may as well serve it in the airlock, you hard ass.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Ese nunca sonríe.
Really? Because given the result, it feels like something you'd have your hands in.
You know very little about me, Shepard. Don't presume to understand my intentions. Cerberus is ultimately about humanity. My people are valuable to me.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
El topo de siempre. ¿Qué clase de
Was it
diálogo
supposed to be a
es ese?
favor, or did you just want to see him squirm?
What he did with it was his own business. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
Lléguenle, dice.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Válgame.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all
Hubo
bull,
onda ahí.
Shepard. Captain Taylor's body has some catching up to do, but the man died a long time ago. I've already dealt with that. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Come on, we got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Sí, sí.
Anytime, Jacob.
Seis de rebeldía, 2 de virtud. Bueno, seguimos ganando rebeldía. Ábrete puerta. Vamos a ver si conseguimos alguna mejora. No. No. Qué triste. No hay mejoras, no hay nuevas armas. Vamos a ver mis nuevos pececitos, a ver si todavía viven. Pececitos. Oh, ahí están. Y ahí están los nuevos pececitos. Los chiquitos amarillos. Genial. Coman, coman. ¿Por qué no comen los pececitos chiquitos? Ahí van. Podría estar horas ahí. A alguien le encantan los acuarios y los peces, o sea, a mí.
Jack would like to talk with you, Commander.
¿Dónde está Jack? En ingeniería. Deberían hacer un juego sobre acuarios. Bueno, yo sé que hay muchos, pero no son tan divertidos. Yo sería muy feliz. Recuerdo cuando tenía su Tycoon Marine Manía, se llamaba. Era de crear un acuario, un zoológico que tenía acuarios, orcas, delfines. Cómo me encanta ese juego. Me la viví ahí.
Like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them. You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
We've got work to do. Get to the point.
I work for you, and you work for Cerberus. They're in my face all the time. This is gonna make me crazy. Crazier. Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some superbiotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
What did they hope to gain by torturing a little girl?
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers and how it might clear the way for a more biotic power. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't gonna see it. I was wired up in a cell.
You loved the power they gave you.
They never gave me a choice.
How did you get out of there?
There was some kind of emergency, and I made a break for it. The other kids came out of their cells and attacked me. So did the guards. I just killed everything in my way and ran. Guess my biotics had developed faster than they thought. I managed to get a shuttle off the ground. Drifted until a freighter picked me up. The crew used me, then sold me. That's my uplifting escape story.
Muy edificante.
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch.
Fucking idiots. Sounds like they've done a serious 180 since those days.
I'm not trying to convince you of something, Shepard. I don't care what they're doing now. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
Attacking our allies is going to derail our mission. Not a smart move.
The files say it was shut down after my escape. It's been abandoned for years. They going to care if I blow up a garbage dump?
Eso es muy cierto.
You've lived with this your whole life. Why do this now?
Like I said, I found the coordinates in your files. You can't expect me to just sit on information like that.
I'll set a
Sí,
course
explotar
for
cosas es divertido.
I owe you, Shepard.
Sobre todo desde el espacio. 4 de rebeldía, bien. A 2 de virtud. ¿Por qué me siguen dando virtud? Si nomás le dije que sí iba a hacer su misión, ni modo que no haga su misión. Bueno, sí se puede no hacer, ¿verdad? La libertad que te da el juego, pero sería muy extraño no hacer las misiones. ¿Tú no tienes que hablar conmigo?
Shepard.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
I was just sitting here thinking. The picture, I'm finally starting to get it. There's a tank imprint, the battle at Canrum. A dead Turian, stripped. You don't see them out of their armor much. A Krogan boot on his head, and a claw hammer. It's under the brow plate, pulling it back, right? Eyes have gone black, and you see tension in the muscle. You can feel it ready to snap. I get it.
Canrum isn't ringing a bell.
Death of Shiagar, female warlord. Turians killed her, so they were hunted down and made examples. Even if they won the war, it was the last push before the rebellions ended.
You better have a good reason for ruining my lunch.
It's just great. It's a Turian, and he's being torn apart for what they did.
A mí sí me
I
parece
felt
divertido.
nothing before, but now I get it. It was a good fight. The enemy was destroyed to punish them all and send a message. I get it. I hate Turians. I thought you'd be glad.
Sí.
Is this Krogan insight? Realizing you hate someone enough to justify torture?
It's not torture. He's dead. Sure, it's wrong. The crime against us was bad, so the message had to be equal or worse. It's not Okir's hate, and it's not who they are. It's what they did, and how bad the answer had to be. Anyway, I'm still figuring where I fit, but it made me laugh.
A mí también.
Nothing else really on my mind, Shepard.
Bueno, pues ahí te ves. ¿Qué? ¿Y hay más mensajes o algo? No. Nada. Excelente. Podemos abrir el mapa de la galaxia en paz. Me encantan las nebulosas. Un tiempo quise ser astrofísico. Después descubrí que era malo para las matemáticas. Bueno, no soy malo, pero digamos que no me gustan tanto como para dedicarme a eso. Ahora, vayamos a visitar Omega porque ahí también hay muchas tienditas. A lo mejor encontramos armas buenas. Y tengo una misión ahí secundaria que hacer. Me entrega una cosa con Aria, que nos acordamos de Aria, la que maneja Omega. Aunque ella diga, yo soy Omega, no es cierto. Maneja Omega. Omega es todo ese pedazote. Leal. Ah, ya sale un letrero ahí de que alguien es leal y le ponen un circulito abajo. Eso es muy importante. Luego les explicaré por qué. Ya tenemos otro aspecto para Jacob. Así que vamos a ponérselo. Pero no viajaremos con él. Ahora vamos con Jack. A ver si no decepciona. Y Garros para que se pelee con todos otra vez. No puedo levear. Bueno, sí, la munición incendiaria. ¿Valdrá la pena? Sí la utilizo bastante. Sí, mejor si la subimos. Jack, mejora tu onda de choque, sí. Tú mejora tu sobrecarga también. Fuerte también. No me interesa la de área. En lo más mínimo.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. I have also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Works for me.
Grupos son sus.
Let me in. Ari's expecting me.
Nada, yo sí puedo pasar. A ver, Aria, ¿dónde estás? Aquí estás.
What do you need? This data pad was on one of the mercs going after Archangel. They were coming for you next. Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
Empezando por ese que le aventaste el pad en la cabeza.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later. You do that.
¿Y esa fue toda la misión? ¿Y Gris quién es?
Aria has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Aria has in mind.
Aria's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers, a Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Aria's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Aria.
Why come to me? Aria's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Aria said so. What other reason do you need?
If Aria wants my help, she better tell me why. I'm not doing this for my health.
Fine. Whatever gets you to take the job. If it gets out that Aria's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
Bueno.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job's done.
Good luck.
Déjenme pasar. No estorban los compañeritos. Aquí no puedo pasar. No. Nunca he ido a un club, así que no sé cómo sean en realidad, pero no creo que sean tan faltos de gente. No sé, ya habíamos hablado, así que... Aquí es donde está el patriarca.
No, you said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first, then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him.
Los consejos que da el patriarca.
I'm the patriarch. Aria's patriarch.
What do you want?
What do you know about Arya?
A few centuries ago,
Era mi roca.
was my rock. When Arya arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Oh, I could think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges. A few floors you can dig up to find bodies underneath. Someone who wanted to weaken Arya might come after me. They do it to get to her, you see, not for me. I don't matter enough anymore to have enemies of my own.
Bueno.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Arya's little joke. After she took me down, she let me
Alguien
live.
está traumado.
Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Arya's now.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad.
Sí. Exactamente.
Perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
You allow Arya to protect you like you're her pet? I thought you were a Krogan.
Arya let me live. She gave me a position of honor as her advisor.
She gave you a position of comfort as her trophy. Is that what you want? Or would you
Ándale.
rather go down fighting?
I wished she'd killed me the day she beat me. That would have been a glorious death. But perhaps it is not too late to die well. Perhaps these assassins will remember my name. Farewell, human. And thank you.
Bueno. No lo protegimos demasiado, pero ganamos puntos de rebeldía. Y también de virtud, por algún motivo.
Protesters have again attempted to extinguish the Shepherd Memorial flame on Torfin. Authorities issued warnings, but Admiral Hackett asked that no arrests be made.
Ah, ¿oyeron esa noticia intergaláctica? Que unos protestantes quisieron vandalizar el monumento a Shepard. El almirante Hackett dijo que no se arrestara a nadie. Interesante.
Arya wants to speak with you, human. Something about Patriarch taking on a squad of mercs by himself. I wouldn't keep her waiting.
Bueno.
I heard my old friend Patriarch died. Went out in a blaze of glory. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I gave him what you couldn't. The chance to die like a Krogan.
That wasn't your decision to make. His life belonged to me.
Patriarch was dead for centuries. You know that.
How he was. I'd almost forgotten he was a Krogan. You gave him the death he deserved. You've done a lot for me, Shepard.
Bueno.
Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
Eso se agradece.
Use any help we can get.
Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come
Así
back
como
later.
se agradece
You should find
que
a
se
nice young man to keep
suscriban
you warm.
a nuestras redes,
You look like you need to lose
a nuestros canales, si les gusta lo que hacemos. Ya saben, se agradece. Recordando que acabamos de reiniciar el objetivo, el gol ahí, porque no se llegó a la meta, ni cerca, ni a la mitad. Pero bueno, no nos rendiremos, no nos rendiremos. No ahora.
Come on, let me in.
Ah, el mercado está por allá. ¿Quién me habla? A ver.
Greetings. I was hoping you'd come by. I'm Ish, and this is Sel. You look like a good person to know.
Sí, no me
I
conoces.
can see you trying to flatter me. Don't.
Of course. Forgive me. You just made me nervous, is all.
I heard you talking about us. What do you want?
Please, please, we're all friends here. There's no need for language of that sort. I need skilled, trustworthy people to take care of a little business for me. Nothing illegal.
No, por supuesto.
But it's paying work.
What kind of business do you do?
Important business. So important that, with your help, we can change Omega.
I'm listening.
I'm in the information business. Specifically, the buying and selling of privileged material. It's nothing illicit. I just need someone to pick up packages in certain locations.
El de atrás nomás asiente con la cabeza.
What's your angle?
No angle. I'm a simple businessman. What do you say?
Sí, está bien.
My contacts use specific drop points. I need you to look outside Merib's shop on the Citadel and inside Eternity on Ilium. Look around for anything that might hold a data package and bring those packages to me. Good luck, my friends.
Ilium es otro planeta que tenemos que visitar, que no hemos ido. Muy bonito planeta, la verdad se rifaron ahí los diseñadores. Ahí tenemos que hacer un par de misiones. A ver, Harrod, ya que me haces descuento, que me vendes de divertido, módulo de pirateo, sí. ¿Esto qué es? Es una escopeta, una ametralladora, no dice. Bueno, pues la compramos igual. Y este, mejora de fuerza. No pegamos cuerpo a cuerpo casi nunca. Daño de fusil de francotirador, sí, ese sí nos interesa.
Big selection of illegal shit. You could thrive here if you're strong and ruthless. I like it.
Freedom's Progress is being investigated as a possible terrorist attack by dissidents from former council.
No sé qué están cocinando, pero no se ve muy antojable.
The council has made formal information requests of the Solarian Special Tasks Group.
Y aquí abajo había una tienda, ¿no? También, pero creo que ya la cerraron. Ah, munición para armas pesadas, eso sí me interesa. Este también, este también. Pues todas estas están buenas. Vamos a comprar todo, qué bueno. Estamos ahorrando créditos. Ábrete puerta. Regresemos a la nave. Y aquí ya no hay nada más que hacer. Las noticias intergalácticas no se detienen. ¿Sabes si algo de lo que compramos lo tenemos que instalar o se instala solito? No me acuerdo. Y tiene mucho que probar esto. Hay que instalarlo. La Avalanche es una arma pesada. Fantástico. Entrenamiento avanzado. ¿Qué es esto? podemos aprender a usar un poder adicional. Se incorporan más miembros leales a su grupo, aumentar nuevos poderes disponibles para Shepard. ¿Y? Interesante. ¿Y será ilimitado? ¿O nada será una vez? Vamos a guardarlo, no vaya a ser que no sea ilimitado y lo malgastemos. Según lo que entiendo, ahí dice cada que incorpore más miembros, aumentar el número de poderes disponibles. Revisa esta y otras mejoras en tu terminal barrera. Bueno, no me quejo. Esta es mi terminal personal mejoras. Y aquí donde lo veo en estado del equipo, no. Vamos a elegir armas, ya tenemos 3 armas diferentes. La de Viscerator que la que usamos y el fusil de plasma que vamos a usar el fusil de plasma, a ver qué tal le va. Y de armas vamos a ponernos la nueva, se ve bien bonita. Vamos a alimentar a los peces que si no se nos vuelven a morir. Y eso no está bien. Alimentar peces. Ahí van las navecitas, ahí van las navecitas. Bien, ahí está el soberano. Genial, el soberano. Si tuviera una impresora 3D y supiera imprimir en 3D y hacer diseños en 3D, haría maquetas de naves de Mass Effect. Algún día, en otra vida. Salir de órbita. Bueno, pues vayamos a Ilium. Vamos a conocer Ilium para que lo vean. De nada. Ya veremos ahí qué misión hacemos. Hay muchas que hacer ahí. Y va a haber muchas más, porque se nos van a juntar muchas secundarias ahí, como es otro planeta de los principales. Y vemos a Miranda y a Garros. Miranda tiene armas nuevas, no. Garros tampoco. Ah, esa sí, cierto, sí tiene una nueva. Vamos a ponerse, a ver qué tal le va. Robotitos.
Welcome to Nosastra, Commander Shepard. We've been instructed to waive all docking and administration fees for your visit. My name is Karina. If you need information about the area, it would be my pleasure to assist you.
Qué manera tan curiosa escribir Karina. Sí.
Who instructed you to waive the fees?
The order came from Liara Tassoni, who paid all fees on your behalf. She also asked that I direct you to speak with her at your convenience. She's near the trading floor.
Bueno.
What can you tell me about Nosastra?
It's an exciting city. We see a lot of new cultures and goods because of our proximity to the terminus systems. At the same time, Ilium is still an Asari world. You should be as safe here as you would be on the Citadel. For your own safety, however, I recommend against signing anything.
No firmes
What's
nada.
so dangerous about signing something?
Ilium is a free trade world, Commander. Contract term requirements are more relaxed here than on other planets. It's a small price to pay for keeping our competitive edge in goods from the terminus systems.
You mentioned trading. What gets traded on Ilium?
Anything you can imagine, Commander. Ilium is a wonderful world for those who can afford it. In order to remain competitive as a terminus systems port, we've relaxed many of the standards you'd find on other Asari worlds. Most drugs are legal, provided they are labeled properly. You can buy almost any weapon or technology. You can even buy indentured servants.
Servidumbre.
You said Liara was here? What is she doing?
Liara is one of Nosastra's most respected information brokers. Nosastra is based upon trade. Information is valuable currency, and Liara has done quite well. As I said, you'll find her near the trading floor. She was looking forward to seeing you.
Bueno, pues vamos a hablar. Busco a
I'm
alguien.
on a mission. Can you help me find someone?
I can help you find major entertainment centers or stores, but I'm afraid I can't point you to individual people. Liara is excellent at that type of work, however. I imagine she can help you.
Bueno, vamos a ver a Liara.
Again, welcome to our city, Commander. Please enjoy your stay.
Liara, ahora que lo recuerdo, fue la elegida en Mass Effect 1.
Your former teammate, Liara Tassoni, may have more information. Her office overlooks the trading floor. You may wish to speak with her regarding the whereabouts of Thane Krios, the assassin on your dossier, as well. Also, I have a message for Miss Lawson. Lantea has reserved a room at Eternity and will be waiting.
Thank you, Edie.
Qué bonita ciudad. Les dije que estaba bonito este planeta.
A Batarian trading group has announced plans to sue the Citadel Council. The Batarians claim that slavery is an inextricable part of their caste system, and that by limiting the slave trade,
We were always told that Ilium is one of the safest places in the galaxy, until you fell off the grid. Sign the wrong contract, join up with the wrong company, or walk down the wrong alley, and it's as dangerous as anywhere else. Don't let this place fool you. It's no safer here than Omega.
Tantos cigarros.
You have to give the Asari credit. Ilium is a cultural marvel. Humanity can learn a lot from their ingenuity.
Mira, hay muchos monitos ahí por todos lados, no haciendo nada. Están saludando a algunos, fantástico. Saludos.
No, you don't understand. I lost it somewhere near the transport terminal. It can't be replaced. It's a token from my bondmate. It's the only thing my child has to remember her father by. Please.
Y aquí en el chisme.
No, I understand. Pardon me, I'm on a call.
No, yo quiero saber.
25. Sell at 25.
No, you're not hearing me. I want to buy it up. Buy it all up.
Come on, give me some.
Excuse me, are you Commander Shepard?
Sí.
You're Commander Shepard? I saw I guess you would say your aura. I'd recognize you anywhere. I was asked to give you a message if I saw you. It's from a friend you made on Novaria.
Del Mass Effect 1, pero no me acuerdo. A ver. Sí, ¿quién?
I met a lot of people on Novaria. Could you be more specific?
I believe the message itself should make it clear. Shepard, we hide. We borrow. We build. But we know that you seek those
son los
who sang the
Ragnar.
songs of our mothers.
Fantástico.
When the time comes, our voice will join with yours, and our crescendo will burn the darkness clean. Thank you, Shepard. The Rachni will sing again because of you.
I'm glad to hear that you're rebuilding. Are you somewhere close by?
The Rachni Queen is not here. That message is one of many memories I carry from her. I encountered her on an uncharted world. She saved my life. More than that, she gave me a purpose. They are an amazing people, Shepard.
No diría que son
the galaxy
gente.
owes you a great debt for giving them a second chance.
Son más como cucarachas espaciales gigantes. No quiere decir que no sean increíbles.
How did you find the Rachni?
I was working as a courier. Pirates ambushed my ship, and I was forced down on an uncharted planet. I was badly injured, alone and near death. Then they found me. They saved me.
What happened to the pirates who attacked you?
They were obliterated, as
Así
they
es.
should have been. The Rachni are not aggressive, but they do what they must.
Me caen bien.
You obviously got off world again. Did the Rachni give you a ship?
No. Countless workers repaired my ship. It runs better now than it did before. They remind me of the Keepers on the Citadel in a way. All working together, each with a purpose.
You said the Queen gave you a purpose. What do you mean?
The Queen shared her song with me as I recovered. I saw the Rachni as only an Asari could. They are so beautiful and so vulnerable. They needed someone to purchase things they cannot make themselves. Someone to work within the system. An agent, if you will. I am happy to help. My life as a courier was empty and shallow. Now I'm helping a great race rebuild itself.
Muy bien, muy bien.
Can you tell me where the Rachni are?
I'm afraid not. I don't even have that information myself any longer. After I met the Rachni Queen, that information was removed. It's not painful, but I simply don't remember. I'll remember when I need to, and her caution is understandable. The galaxy isn't yet ready for the return of the Rachni.
Bueno, el mensaje ya queda muy claro como va a preguntarle el significado. Dile que se porte bien. Sí.
If you can pass a message back, tell her that I'm watching. Don't make me regret
Ah, yo pensé que lo iba a decir en tono de que se porte bien,
She seeks
Y
only
se va
peace.
echando un chiste.
Be well, Commander Shepard. You will not
Qué
see me
barbaridad.
again.
Yo lo hubiera hecho.
Are you shorting prefabs?
Why not? I did it after.
Diana Parasini.
Shepard? I thought you were dead.
Me suena del 1 también.
Shepard? The news said you were dead. What happened? No, wait, probably classified. Forget I asked. You just have to lie. It's been a couple of years. I'm Gianna Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs. You helped me
Ya,
know
no
Administrator
recuerdo ella, sí es
Alias.
cierto. No recuerdo.
If I recall correctly, Miss Parasini, you owe me a beer.
That I do. Have a seat.
Una cheve.
What brings you to Ilium? You know, that you can talk about.
Ah, sí, sí, ¿por qué no?
You ever heard of the Collectors? They're attacking human colonies. I'm gonna stop them.
Damn, Shepard. For me, a tough job involves more paperwork. Hey, listen, I just remembered something. I've gotta go. Talk to you later? And don't forget to drink your beer.
Ah, esa cerveza tiene algo. Examina la cerveza. Tiene una nota. El objetivo me vio y no puede salir del escondite de cada área y pasa de controlando los planos de Noveria. ¿Puedes pedirle que te enseñe el material de primera? O sea que nomás la cerveza todo fue un engaño para ayudarla de nuevo. No me gusta que hagan eso.
I'm looking for the best tech up.
¿Eres tú?
Welcome. You look like someone who needs high quality equipment. Feel free to look around. My store has the best tech and biotic equipment on Ilium.
Esto podría ser basura.
How do I know this stuff is any good? You're an Asari. Maybe your stuff is no good for humans.
I carry nothing but the best. I offer a money-back guarantee.
That doesn't help when I'm dead due to equipment failure. Look, I'm dropping too many credits to screw around here.
Well, perhaps I
tácticas
could
de
give you a
negociación.
preferred rate at the kiosk. Here, a small discount, and when I get special items in, you can take a look.
What kind of special items are we talking about?
Oh, you know, schematics, designs. Nothing illegal, but I may not have all the licenses to sell them.
Do you have anything else? Anything not listed on your main merchandise kiosk?
Well, there is one thing. Very advanced design. Not publicly available yet.
That's because it's still in development on Noveria and illegal for export. Hello, Hermia.
Parasini, you set me up. But this isn't Noveria. You don't have the authority to arrest me.
I don't care whether you go to jail. I've got all the evidence I need to find you out of business.
Do you have the authority to seize the schematics she's trying to sell?
I don't have to. Hermia was under suspicion. We leaked a faulty device to her. All this thing will ever do is blow up in your face.
I need to go. I have to talk to my lawyer.
Ahí te ves.
Talk fast, Hermia. When the fines hit, you won't be able to afford him. Ah, that was good. I've got to go file a few papers. Come by my table when you've got a minute.
Sí, pero primero vamos a comprar todo con descuento. Ahora que ya no está el mercader. Daño biótico, ¿esto me sirve? Sí. Venga.
What's this?
Módulo de derivación. Duplica el límite. Tampoco es que nos perdemos mucho derivando, ¿no? Creo que valga la capacidad de Medical, sí. Esto es todo una armadura, pero no me interesa. Ahora sí. ¿Qué
Hermia
quieres?
is going to be a very poor woman very shortly. Thanks for the help, Shepard. I love nailing Asari. So ageless and superior. Then you get them and they
Mucha
squeal like
información.
schoolgirls.
So do I actually get to talk to you this time, or do I need to help you do your job again?
Hey, come on, Shepard. Wasn't it at least a little fun?
No.
I do the groundwork, you swoop in and get the mark talking. Hell, at least this time I didn't have to wear heels and a dress.
How'd you end up on Noveria anyway?
Scholarship program and a competitive internship. Turned out I was only middling at the science, but I could always ferret out secrets. You grow up poor and surrounded by rich kids, you get good at hiding yourself. Helps with going undercover.
What's up next for you?
Research. We've had some hacking attacks lately, and I want to make sure they're external. A lot of people are suddenly interested in dark energy. My bosses want to know if it's something to worry about. That'll hold me over until I have to go back undercover anyway.
Must be hard going undercover so often.
It's not so bad. Go new places, be new people. The only weird part is when you go home and try to talk to people, and you forget how to react. Like it's another cover, you know?
No, nunca me ha pasado.
I should get back to work. Take care of yourself.
La cara de alegría que ven aquí es la misma que tengo en la vida real. Aquí, que ahí vamos. Sigamos derecho. No, vamos a abrir esta puerta. A ver qué encontramos.
Another difficult development for human expansion as the colony on Horizon has been attacked. The council has pledged to investigate the matter thoroughly.
Un salariano
I know
hablando.
the data is vital to the Kurosa family. The son of Dantius didn't give us time to pack.
Toda esta exploración es para desbloquear misiones secundarias que vamos a usar.
If she lets us back in, I'll
Y vamos a encontrar conforme estemos aquí en Ilium haciendo misiones.
We'll just have to hope.
Entonces no se preocupen, es un poquito tardado y no hay mucha acción, pero es necesario. Como hablar con esta, que no tiene nada que hacer. Así que vayamos acá arriba. Por aquí no habíamos estado.
Trust me, the goods coming in from the Terminus systems are great for business.
I don't know. Some of them seem dangerous.
That's the whole point. Danger means more contract.
No, I haven't had any luck yet. She insists it was legal.
¿Y esta qué? ¿Esta es verde? ¿Por qué es verde?
Shepard, I don't suppose you'd remember me. I'm Shiala. We met on Pharos during the Geth attack. Saren
No.
had given me to the Thorian creature as a slave, and you killed it.
Ah, sí, ya me
And
acordé.
saved me. I promised to help Zoo's Hope recover. I'm actually here on Ilium for just that purpose.
How's Zoo's Hope doing?
We've done a lot of rebuilding. We even salvaged some useful material from the Geth ship you destroyed. The Exogeny researchers got called back to their headquarters, however, along with what was left of the Thorian.
Is it Exogeny pushing colonists around again, or did the Thorians somehow survive our fight?
No. Exogeny has been very supportive of Zoo's Hope. They actually seem to want to help us survive,
Entonces...
and the Thorian is dead. Though, after all you went through to kill it, I understand your concern. I fear that after our adventure on Pharos, my purpose on Ilium will seem mundane by comparison.
What are you doing here on Ilium?
Some of the colonists had health problems as a result of the Thorian control. We hired a colonial survey group to do some medical scans. But the medical contract apparently allows the company to perform invasive procedures without our consent. That's why I'm here.
¿Por qué eres verde?
Wait a minute, Shiala. You were only green when the Thorian made you a clone. The real you was blue like normal Asari.
Those health problems I said were related to the Thorian control. This is mine. A few months after the Thorian died, my skin pigment changed. My biotic abilities are unstable as well. I'm also having vivid dreams about my time with the Thorian. It is disconcerting.
Tell me more about the contract you signed for these scans.
Barrier Frontiers was interested in our problem. They offered to perform medical scans and deliver treatment for next to nothing. I should have known it was too good to be true. But we were desperate. In the fine print, we apparently agreed to let them perform invasive follow-up procedures if they deem it valuable. Which they have.
What kind of health problems did the colonists have?
Headaches or muscle spasms similar to what they experienced while under Thorian control. Sometimes, the colonists near another former Thorian victim shared sensations like heat or pain. It has to be a result of trace amounts of the Thorians' parasitic spores. You can see why we'd want it studied and cured.
I'll talk to the survey group.
I appreciate it, Shepard. The Barrier Frontiers representative knows about the issue.
Bueno, vamos a arreglar sus asuntos mundanos.
Nothing to declare? Move along.
I saw your conversation, human. You're here to complain about the medical contracts those colonists from Pharaoh signed.
Sí.
I suggest you leave. Your life is short enough. Do not waste what time you have bothering me.
What's your problem with humans?
Not just humans, it's all of you. The Solarians and Turians are no better. The galaxy would be a better place if nobody but the Asari had ever dragged themselves out of the primordial muck.
Ándale.
Perhaps we could work out different tests. Something that will work for both sides.
If the colonists were not willing to abide by the terms of the contract, they should not have signed it. The onus is not upon me to accommodate them.
So you'd be this harsh in your contract terms if these were Asari colonists?
If they were Asari, they'd be dealing with problems unleashed by another race. Asari like my bondmate, who died when the Geth rebelled against the Quarians. Or my daughters, who died during the Geth attack on the Citadel. One worked in the embassy, the other was a greeter for the consort. I'm not speaking in hypotheticals, human. The aliens will never be my allies. The best they can do is give me useful medical data.
Your bondmate was with the Quarians. Your daughters worked with aliens every day at the embassy and the consort.
And look what happened to them!
You suffered, I get that. But these colonists were trying to live peacefully. They've suffered too. They lost family to the Geth and the Thorian creature. Don't add to their anguish.
Ándele. Eso sí le dolió.
I'm sending an amended contract. No more tests, no fees. There's enough grief in this galaxy. I don't need to add to it.
Y por eso es importante todas las opciones de rebeldía. Y esto que nos da, cartas de navegación. Vamos a comprarlas todas. Ya que estamos aquí.
Did you get the star charts?
Yeah. I had to deal with Arinia, though. I feel like I need a shower.
Ya hicimos tu misión,
You
Shiala.
did it. I just got the revised contracts. Thank you, Shepard. You've saved Zoo's hope again. I don't think I could have... Is it always like this? Yesterday's problems lingering in some new form. Isn't anything ever just fixed?
Me encanta que cuando pierde la pigmentación se vuelve verde.
Would you rather the colonists all be dead? That would make it simpler.
And you could have gunned down the slaves the Thorians sent against you. That would have been easier. But you took the harder path. So will I. Thank you for what you've done here, Shepard. I'll keep doing what I can. Maybe sometime when I'm not organizing the colony and you're not doing whatever you do.
Le tiran la onda a Shepard. Y eso que fui rebelde. Funciona el camino de la rebeldía también en la vida.
You know that new drug, the one that causes permanent neural scarring?
Por eso que mi camino de gente buena nunca funcionó.
Max will never notice a few missing pieces. No, I can't get in because it's a crime scene. It's all locked down. The
clips mercs, some just a car idol. Nobody is ever going to see
Aquí no hay nada.
merchandise, which is why we're going to be rich.
Comerciante de
The
armas.
store's over there, and don't get cute. The whole place is monitored.
Ah, recuerditos.
Oh, blue rose of Ilium, let your roots dig deep into the hot soil of Tuchanka. Let our scorching sun and sheeting rain turn your supple beauty into strength. For if our
poemas,
love
Krogan.
is to survive, it must grow thorns to pierce the hand of any that would uproot it.
What do you
Como
want?
para mostrar la tortura.
Sorry, that damn Krogan's love poems are getting on my nerves.
A mí también.
The Krogan's reading those love poems to get your attention?
His name is Char. We're kind of dating, but, well, we're on a break. And he's trying to show me how sensitive he is by, well, wooing me. It's really bad.
Bastante.
So why are the two of you on a break?
He's serious. Serious, as in talking about kids. Char is a great guy to date, but for something permanent... Krogans live long lives. It's not like dating a human where you just stick it out for a century till they die. No offense. It made me wonder if he really likes me. Or if he just wants kids.
Hay humanos, porque
Can't have
viven
them
tan
any other
poco.
way, you know. Because of the genophage.
That sounds like a question you should ask him.
I did. I don't think he realized that our kids would always have been Asari. Non-Asari don't always get that we're not taking alien DNA, we're just using it to randomize some of the genetic information. Anyway, Char was quiet for a long time. Then he said that he'd love our girls no matter what color they were.
It doesn't seem common for Asari to date Krogan. What brought you two together?
He's a fun guy, really smart, especially for a Krogan. And he's got a good job as a transport technician. It's fun to join a mercenary guild or dance at bars for a few centuries, but eventually you hit the matron stage, you know? Then you get your back tattoo removed, let your scalp go back to its natural blue, and settle down with someone dependable.
You need to talk to your boyfriend. He's just gonna keep shouting poetry until you do.
I know, but it's tough. I like him a lot. Hell, I love him. But I don't know if he's permanent Bond material.
Ah, aquí es una decisión difícil. Mi yo que ha fracasado siempre en estas situaciones le va a decir que sí se aviente con él. Así que esta es decisión propia.
Look at him, he's obviously crazy
No
about
del
you.
personaje.
Is he? I mean, what if he just wants to have kids? Am I just his baby-making machine? He said I wasn't, but...
If he said that, then you either trust him, so you have nothing to worry about, or you don't, and you've already decided.
I guess I hadn't thought about it like that. And I do trust him, if he said it. I'm going to talk to him. Here, I've given you a discount at the terminal. Thanks for the help.
Más pececitos.
What about you?
Aquí que venden tejido de piel pesada, sí. Daño de subfusil también. También este. Placa certificada. Eso no me interesa.
Why not? Every Asari has biotics. Might as well use them, right? You can sell something that dangerous with just a contract?
Bueno, hemos terminado esta misión secundaria y todavía no acabamos de explorar todo Ilium.
Everything's for sale.
Ni siquiera hemos ido a visitar a Liar. Antes de comenzar las misiones voy a tener que regresar a Normandía a instalar todas las mejoras que estamos comprando. Ahora tenemos que ir para allá arriba, a la Eternity. La eternidad.
I'm gonna have that asshole arrested.
¿Cuál idiota?
Watch yourself if you go in there. Some human is causing trouble. He's demanding that I sign the place over to him.
Is there anything I can do?
Oh no, that crap might fly on Omega, but this is Ilium. I'm hooking up security cams now. If he or anybody else causes trouble, I'll have their asses arrested.
Señor, venimos a arrestar su trasero. Qué barbaridad. Pues, no debe ser tan literal. Despide de soltero, escucha.
I still don't see why we're here. Solarians do not get married. My family simply negotiated a reproduction contract.
Whatever. It's the closest you guys get.
Conrad Werner.
I'm a man on the edge. I got nothing to lose.
Este era el fanático que nos seguía en la ciudadela en el Mass Effect 1.
All the way without a second thought. You want to see how far I'll go?
Y trae hasta el trajecito de Shepard de N7.
From Commander Shepard?
Hey, if you know this idiot, can you rein him in before I slap his ass with a singularity?
Shepard? Is it really you? It's me, Conrad Werner. We met on the Citadel. I wanted to become a Spectre.
Sí, le eché la ponzoña encima.
And then you shoved a gun in my face. You showed me what it meant to be truly extreme. I learned that lesson well. So you're alive, huh? I hear it goes like that in the biz. Why don't you sit back and watch how it's done? I got some asses to kick.
Disparar al pie, golpearlo, por Dios. ¿Qué es más gracioso? ¿Qué opinan ustedes? ¿Le disparamos al pie y lo golpeamos? Un poquito de ambas. Yo diría que con un golpe estaría bien. Dispara, dispara, ya dijo Gary. Vamos a disparar.
Conrad, let me make this perfectly clear.
Ándale. A ver si aprende.
This is not acceptable.
Oh, my foot! You shot my foot!
Sus gritos. Qué
That
divertido.
shot barely grazed you, you big baby. Sorry, my father was a Krogan.
It still scared me. I'm new at the badass mercenary thing. People don't usually shoot me.
Conrad, do you have any actual combat training?
I'm saving the galaxy, Shepard. I don't have time for
No tengo tiempo para entrenar.
You were a big jerk, but you saved the galaxy and showed other races that humans mattered. And then you died. The galaxy needed someone like you, Shepard. We all did. I had to do something.
How'd you get that armor?
Oh, they make some pretty convincing replicas these days, if you're willing to pay. Getting the whole getup was pretty expensive, but my wife was really supportive. She even paid for my shuttle fare off-world.
Este tonto.
So you just wander the galaxy righting wrongs?
Hey, don't say it like that. I talk to people, you know? Ask them if they have big problems that only I can solve. You'd be surprised how many people are just waiting for someone to talk to them. Sometimes I poke through crates, too. You know, for extra credits.
Como en cualquier RPG.
Any decent security system will detect that you aren't in the military, much less part of my squad.
I just say that I'm deep cover and don't appear on systems. I'm doing the best I can, okay? You were a hero. You saved the galaxy and showed everyone what humanity could do. And then you died. The galaxy needed someone like
Eso ya lo había
Shepard.
dicho.
We all did. I had to do something.
Bueno, vamos a preguntarle qué estaba haciendo aquí aparte del ridículo.
Deed to this place.
This place is actually a front for a red sand dealer. I need to take it over to crack the ring.
What? Who the hell told you that?
The owner of that weapons store near the carport. She's an undercover cop. She told me about it when I introduced myself.
Listen, crap for brains. First, we don't sell red sand.
Brains.
Second, red sand is legal on Ilium. You just need a license.
A ver, ya que se pierda.
I don't have time for this, Werner. Get out of here and stop causing trouble.
Oh, so that's how it is? Nobody can get the job done but you? You just wait, Shepard. I'll show you. I'll show you.
¿Qué vas a hacer? ¿Qué vas a hacer? Ah, se fue.
Poor little dumbass.
Bien dicho. Y a ver, Batman, ¿tú
Thanks
puedes
for taking
platicar?
care of that crazy guy. Saves me having to beat him to death with his own spine. That makes the other customers nervous.
A veces
Anyway,
eso sí puede
this
pasar.
is Eternity, and I'm Athena, a sorry matriarch and bartender. Get you anything?
You're an Asari matriarch? I thought matriarchs served as honored advisors.
Right. Which I do here at this bar. I know. Not what you'd expect.
But nobody on Thessia wanted to listen to my wise counsel, so here I am. Dad was a Krogan who fought in the Rachni Wars. My mother fought in the Krogan rebellions. I've pretty much seen it all.
Sí.
If your mother fought in the rebellions and your father was a Krogan, didn't that cause tension?
They didn't meet until a few hundred years after the Turians put the boot in with the damn genophage. As far as either one knew, they were both just warriors. Dad boasted. Mom stayed quiet. Mom was a matriarch herself. Dad was near on 1,000 when the truth came out.
What happened when he found out?
I was about 100, shaking my ass in some sleazy bar. They got me on the link, told me that they were gonna have it out, and made me promise to love whichever one survived. Turned out to be damn easy, since neither one did. Family, huh? What a kick in the quad.
Ciertamente.
Thanks for telling me about that.
That's what I'm here for, babe. Get you anything else?
Just looking around.
Right. Don't eat the nuts in the Red Bowls. They're for Turians and Quarians. You'll get cramps.
So then he says, oh, it's okay. Our amino acids are all different, so it's not like we can get diseases or anything if we go natural.
I'm telling you, this is why you shouldn't date humans.
So then I had to explain about cross-species fluid contact. Completely killed the mood.
Not to mention that you're a Quarian. How could he be so insensitive?
Qué pláticas escucha uno aquí. A ver.
You deserve somebody who respects you. Somebody who's going to treat you right.
Oh, I think I'm just going to stop dating for a while.
La mentira más dicha.
Don't let some human spoil you.
It's always the same thing.
Ah, esta es con la que hay que hablar para la misión de Miranda. No vamos a hacer esta misión ahorita, vamos a hablar primero con Liara.
You'll find someone out there who cares about you for who you are.
This is a recall notice. All users of Koros brand medical radiation systems are asked to discontinue treatment immediately. Please return your system to an authorized dealer for
Do you have anything flashier? I want something that says, I own this room. I own you.
Tarea difícil para eso.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Liara will be pleased to see you.
You're Liara's assistant?
Yes. Liara relies upon me to acquire useful intelligence. I don't have her network of contacts, but I supply her with supplemental data. It's really an honor to work with her.
What's Liara's reputation here on Ilium?
She is greatly respected. In a few short years, she's amassed a sizable network of connections. She could have even more political power than she already wields, if she weren't so focused on her personal goals. But I believe she should tell you about that, not me.
Bueno, vamos a hablar con ella.
Of course, Commander.
Hola, Liara.
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have. I'll make it simple. Either you pay me, or I flay you alive. With my mind. Shepard!
Las negociaciones hostiles. ¡Qué barbaridad! ¿Qué? ¿Qué? ¿No le gustó?
My sources said you were alive, but I never believed. It's very good to see you.
It's good to see you too, Liara. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I've been working as an information broker. It's paid the bills since you... well, for the past 2 years. And now you're back, gunning for the collectors with Cerberus.
If you know that, then you know that I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. I'm sorry. I have commitments here, things I need to take care of.
What kind of things do you need to take care of? Are you in trouble?
No, no trouble. But it's been a long 2 years. I had things to do while you were gone. I have debts to repay. Listen, if you want to help, I need someone with hacking expertise, someone I can trust. If you could disable security at key points around Ilium, you could get me information I need. That would help me a great deal.
Bueno. Sí. No, decirle que sí. Evitar toda la chacha.
A server will open somewhere nearby for a short time. You can download data from there, if you hurry. Thank you, Shepard. This may help me pay a great debt.
Después de hacer su misión ya le preguntamos por... No, de una vez le preguntamos por...
There's an Asari named Samara here on Ilium.
Ya que estamos aquí.
Do you know where I could find her?
Samara. Yes. She arrived recently and registered with tracking officer Dara. You can find Dara at the transportation hub.
Why would Samara have to register with a tracking officer? Is she a criminal?
No. In fact, she's quite the opposite. Samara is a Justicar, one of an ancient sect of Asari warriors. Dara can tell you more.
I'm looking for Thane Krios. He's supposed to be here on Ilium.
The assassin? Yes. He arrived here a few days ago. My sources tell me he may be targeting a corporate executive, Nisana Dantius. He contacted a woman named Serena. Serena has an office in the cargo transfer levels. Perhaps she can tell you where Krios is.
That was all just off the top of your head?
I'm a very good information broker, Shepard. The world of intrigue isn't that different from a dig site, except that the dead bodies still smell.
Thanks for the help. That's all I needed to know.
Of course. If there's anything else I can help you with, let me know.
Vamos con el corredor sombrío, no vamos con el corredor sombrío.
Everyone needs information.
No ahora, esta misión la voy a dejar casi hasta el final porque está muy difícil.
I need to get that data. It should be about friendship or trust.
Primero hay que leer lo más que se pueda.
Let me know when you hack those terminals. Give me that, and I can talk to you.
Vale.
If it'll help you, I'll
when you
take
hack
her.
one,
sí, me lo dijiste.
This may help me pay a great debt.
Adiós, adiós. Vámonos.
I'll talk to you later, Liara.
Entonces tenemos que encontrar los puntos de pirateo y después ir a otro punto que nos va a marcar para terminar eso. Vamos a hacer un guardador rápido. Sería más divertido si hubiera un mapa para saber en dónde están. Aquí no hay nada. Parece que no. You can say.
My child has. Pardon me, I'm on a call.
There we go. Run away, you bastards. Give up your colony plans. If this is the best you have, I'll make do. But you're certain the neural stimulators are compatible with both minds?
¿Dónde estarán? A ver, vamos a ver las misiones. Pirateo del sistema. Encuentra las terminales de seguridad y piratea. Sería más sencillo si me dijeran en dónde están. ¿No estarán en el mapa? Parece que no. Aquí no hay ninguna terminal de seguridad, no veo ninguna. No. Qué extraño.
Oh, it's okay. Our amino acids are all different, so it's not like we can get diseases or anything if we go natural.
I'm telling you, this is why you should make humans.
Estamos perdidos.
Entertainment would like to respond to complaints about our upcoming film Blasto the Jellyfish Stings. The Hanar Anti-Defamation Association claims that our portrayal
Let's do it.
Excellent. So the total comes to 116,420 credits.
Ándale. Eso le va a costar verse superior a los demás.
Listen, I know the data is vital to the Kurosa family.
Estarán al fondo, yo creo. Este juego, sobre todo el Andrómeda, agarró mucho esta tendencia que tienen los juegos para hacerlos largos. mandarte a hacer misiones hasta el otro lado del mapa, ir luego a otro punto, regresar.
All the dangers are right there on the package. It's legally required. You know Irinia won't even talk to the non-Asari customers. It's like she's
Pero en este caso ni siquiera aparecen
I heard she lost her daughters when the Geth attacked the city.
las paneles de seguridad. Ni siquiera sé dónde están. Tendré que buscar dónde hacer esa misión.
Sometimes you say these things and I don't know. I'm telling you, relax.
Estoy 90% seguro que son estos, pero no puedo hacer la misión.
Mercs, some Justicar, I don't know. Nobody is ever going to see the extra merchandise, which is why we're
Aquí hay una. Mira, charter. Listo. Ya vamos a ver, nos va a dar tiempo para ir a encontrar el punto. Y según yo, ahí sí es ese otro chiquito. Ahí tiene un contador a la derecha que dice que nos estamos acercando. No, no es ese. Está para allá. Ya vimos por dónde está. Corre, Shepard.
What about a fish? She loves the garden. We could add a pond.
She doesn't need a
Sí,
fish, Dad.
tenemos uno.
Maybe a shirt. Or a card. Ilium, hey, it's just... we're looking for weapons. Shouldn't you be taking this seriously?
Hey, I'm 60 years old. Hey, we're friends. I have never called you that.
Estas misiones son muy extrañas. A ver, ¿dónde estará el siguiente? No nos dice por aquí, no. No nos dice. Bueno, fuera que nos dijera un radar, un GPS, ¿no? Y... aquí no hay nada, ¿no? Noticias galácticas, no, eso no es lo que buscamos. ¿Dónde habíamos visto otra de esas maquinitas? Yo recuerdo haber visto una por ahí perdida.
You should try it my way. Look at how the wind's blowing.
No, you don't understand. I lost it somewhere near the transport terminal. It can't be replaced. It's a token from my bondmate. It's the only thing my child has.
Aquí solo está la conserje. Las misiones de buscar cosas no son divertidas. No si no te dicen dónde buscar, al menos.
Pardon me, I'm on a call.
25. Sell at 25.
No, you're not hearing me.
I'm looking for the best tech upgrades you have.
Of course.
Bad luck on the stock market? Debt piling up? Perhaps you need to explore other options.
Pues no encontramos ningún otro. Qué tristeza.
You deserve somebody who respects you. Somebody who's going to treat you right.
Oh, I think I'm just going to stop dating for a while.
No, don't do that. Don't let some
Los diálogos se repiten de fondo.
It's always the same thing.
Ooh, she could get sick. She's vulnerable. I wonder what she looks like under
Recall notice. All users of Koros brand medical radiation systems are asked to discontinue.
Pues como no los encontramos, yo creo que los terminaré. No los terminaré de hacer por acá. Eso no tiene sentido porque es una misión importante. Una misión para Liara. Nada, tendré que buscar dónde están.
Pardon. No, you don't understand.
A no ser que aparezcan de la nada ahorita. Que no creo. No, pues no aparece ninguno. Bueno, pues vamos a dejar aquí el episodio del día de hoy. Y Haré algunas misiones fuera de cámara para conseguir más recursos y créditos y todas esas misiones que nos van a dar cositas inútiles. Ya saben, misiones secundarias de un planeta y ataca una base y protege esta mercancía que en realidad no son nada de la historia ni afectan en nada la historia, pero hay que hacerla para obtener créditos y demás basura para comprar un montón de armas y mejorar, y eso sí es importante. Y entonces acuérdense de seguir nuestras otras series en el canal. Tenemos Final Fantasy VII Remake con Balto los lunes y jueves, y Doom con Ocarín los miércoles y sábados. Probablemente mañana sea el último episodio, no lo sabemos. No sabemos bien cuánto dura la historia y todo eso, pero ya se ve que se acerca al final. Entonces, y Ocarín estaremos acompañándolo, véanlo, no se lo pierdan. Le agradecemos a Ocarín precisamente el estar aquí en el chat. Síganos en nuestras redes. Ah, me encontré otra cosa de esta. Mientras les sigo aquí haciendo promoción. Si les gusta lo que hacemos, síganos. Nos ayudarían un montón.
That's horrible. I'm telling you, relax. Dax will never notice a few missing pieces. No, I can't get in. Because it's a crime scene. It's all locked down. Cliff's works
Se me acaba el tiempo.
Nobody is ever going to see the extra merchandise.
¿Algo más me falta de promocionar, anunciar? Creo que no. Vean nuestros videos en TikTok, son divertidos. Listo, terminamos esto. Y ya sería todo. El próximo stream terminamos esta misión. Va a ser lo primero que hagamos. Ya que sepa bien dónde están todas las cosas que hay que investigar. Y una vez teniendo eso, seguiremos haciendo... Bueno, ya lo terminamos de una vez. Creo que aquí está ya la... Yo aquí despidiéndome de en balde. Fue una despedida de práctica. No aparece ninguna, ahí hay una. Pero está hasta el otro lado del mundo. Ahí está. Esta sí va a ser la de en medio ya. Ahí pierde. No, tampoco es la de en medio. Me lleva.
Shepard, this is Liara. I've got the data. Come see me when you've got a moment.
Corre, corre. Ya queremos terminar.
All the dangers are right there on the package. It's legally required.
Complaints about our upcoming film, Blast of the Jellyfish Stings, the Hanar Anti-Defamation
Misiones interminables. Oh, me encanta este juego. Pero sí tiene muchas misiones secundarias. A mí para transmitir no son tan entretenidas, pero a mí me gustan un montón. Todo el esfuerzo que le pusieron en hacer diálogos, historias y misiones diferentes, eso me encanta. No es que se parezcan las misiones.
Shepard, it's good to see you again. Thank you for getting me that system data. Here, it's not much, but hopefully it will help you on your mission. Do you remember the Shadow Broker? With the data you got me, I may be able to find information caches from his agents.
¿Quién es ese?
I've got a lot on my plate. Remind me who the Shadow Broker is.
He's the most powerful and dangerous information broker in the galaxy. No one knows who he is. Given his resources, there's speculation he may actually be a group operating under one name.
Wait a minute. Are you working for the Shadow Broker?
No. Actually, I'm planning to kill him.
Vaya, vaya.
We crossed paths not long after you died. Since then, I've been working to take him down. With this data, I'm a step closer.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do.
Thanks, Shepard. I will. No. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, ahora sí ya vamos a terminar el stream. Después de terminar esta misión un poquito complicada porque no sabíamos dónde estaban las cosas, pero ya las encontramos. Entonces ahora sí, ya hice la despedida poderosa y gracias a todos los que nos vieron, que estuvieron en el chat, también gracias a Ocarín por estar en el chat ahí pendiente también. Y nos vemos el día de hoy al rato con Overwatch. Buena partida.